Could the F-2 Viper Zero, Japan's homegrown multirole fighter, be the next big asset for the Philippine Air Force? As the Philippines continues its search for the right multirole fighter jet, as the Philippines continues its journey to modernize its armed forces, the search for advanced multirole fighter jets is paramount. Beyond the usual contenders, a powerful, albeit less common, option emerges from our close ally, the Japan's F-2 Viper Zero. But what would its acquisition truly mean for the Philippine Air Force? Let's explore the pros and cons. But is it the right fit for our country's air defense needs? First, let's talk about the pros. Why the F-2 could be a game changer for the Philippines. Proven platform. The F-2 is based on the legendary F-16 Fighting Falcon, meaning it's built on a trusted and combat-tested design, with enhanced features tailored by Japan for maritime operations. The F-2 was specifically designed for anti-ship missions, making it exceptionally potent for defending the Philippines' vast maritime territories and exclusive economic zone, EESA, particularly in contested areas like the West Philippine Sea. Its ability to carry a large load of anti-ship missiles is a significant advantage. Superior radar. Equipped with the JAPG-2 AESA radar, the F-2 was one of the first fighters in the world to use active electronically scanned array radar, offering long-range detection and tracking. Equipped with an advanced active electronically scanned array AESA radar, the F-2 offers superior situational awareness, target detection, and tracking capabilities, crucial for modern air combat and maritime surveillance. From air superiority to precision ground attack and anti-ship strike missions, the F-2 can do it all, making it ideal for defending the Philippine archipelago. With its impressive combat radius and capacity to carry a substantial payload of diverse weaponry, the F-2 can project power further and sustain operations over key areas, enhancing air superiority and interdiction capabilities. Designed to operate over open seas, the F-2 excels in maritime strike missions and can carry Japanese anti-ship missiles like the AESA-3, perfect for South China Sea patrols. Indigenous support and interoperability. Being a close ally, Japan could offer unique logistical support and maintenance expertise. Furthermore, its design, derived from the F-16, could offer some degree of interoperability with existing U.S.-sourced equipment in the PAF. Robust construction. Built to withstand harsh maritime environments, the F-2's robust airframe suggests durability and resilience, vital for sustained operations in the Philippine archipelago. However, no acquisition comes without challenges. Here are the cons that the Philippines would need to consider. Acquisition cost. The F-2 is known for its high unit cost, making it one of the most expensive fighter jets in its class. This could be a significant hurdle for the Philippines' defense budget and modernization program. Compared to other fourth-gen fighters like the Gripen C, D, or FA-50, the F-2's operational and maintenance costs are relatively high, partly due to its limited production run. Aging platform. While capable, the F-2 is a design from the 1990s. Although upgraded, it is not a fifth-generation fighter like the F-35, potentially limiting its future-proofing against emerging threats. The F-2 is no longer in production, with Japan transitioning to newer stealth fighters. This raises concerns about long-term support, parts availability, and future upgrades. The F-2 has had very limited export success, or we say not exported to other countries, primarily serving only the Japan Air Self-Defense Force, JSDF. This could lead to challenges in long-term support, spare parts availability, and upgrades compared to more widely exported platforms. Japan's fleet is relatively small, So any transfer to the Philippines would likely involve used airframes, which may require upgrades or refurbishing before frontline use. Integrating a new, complex platform would require substantial investment in pilot training, ground crew expertise, and specialized infrastructure, adding to the overall cost and time commitment. In an era of fifth-gen threats, the F-2, despite its strength, is still a non-stealth 4.5 generation fighter, which may limit survivability in high-threat environments. While a strong ally, Japan's defense export policies have historically been restrictive. The transfer would involve complex diplomatic negotiations and potentially set a precedent. The idea of the Philippine Air Force acquiring the F-2 Viper Zero from Japan is both strategic and symbolic. On one hand, it's a fighter jet built for maritime operations, exactly what the Philippines needs to defend its vast coastline and territorial waters, especially in the West Philippine Sea. On the other, it represents a deepening defense partnership with Japan, one of the most technologically advanced and geopolitically aligned nations in the region. The F-2's powerful radar, advanced avionics, and anti-ship strike capabilities could give the Philippine Air Force a credible deterrent against naval threats. Its design, rooted in the legendary F-16, offers familiarity and combat-proven reliability. And while it's not a stealth fighter, its performance and multi-role versatility make it more than capable of holding its own in the current airspace landscape. However, the realities of cost, logistics, and sustainability cannot be ignored. With the F-2 no longer in production and Japan focusing on its next-generation stealth fighter programs, the Philippines must consider the long-term viability of acquiring a platform that may become harder to maintain and upgrade over time. We must also ask, will these jets be delivered in good condition? Are they already nearing the end of their operational life? In the bigger picture, this decision isn't just about fighter jets. It's about aligning the Philippines with strategic partners who can help build a self-reliant defense capability, offer logistical and training support, and reinforce our position in a region facing growing uncertainty. The F-2 Viper Zero could serve as a valuable interim solution, a powerful symbol of regional unity and a stepping stone toward even more advanced defense acquisitions. But the decision must be made wisely, balancing combat capability, operating cost, and future readiness. So, is the F-2 a smart investment? Or should the Philippines aim for a more modern, sustainable, and globally supported fighter like the Gripen E or F-16 Block 70? One thing's for sure, the skies over Southeast Asia are changing fast, and the Philippines must be ready to soar with the right tools, the right allies, and the right strategy. If you enjoyed this analysis, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more updates on Defense Forces Insight. If you like this video as informative and you want to watch more, click any of the 2 videos that will appear before this video ends. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.